Well, it's time for the brand new, this month's Delightful Dimensionals card, Delightful Dimensionals cutting dies to be made into cards. In fact, turkey time with a question mark. So it's turkey time. This is what the card could look like. And as you know, we'll get in really close so you can see that. It will fold flat for mailing, just like that. But this time, our little turkey has a few things to say about this thing called Thanksgiving. Will you please come play with us? Well, before we get into the brand new dies, I just want to talk about the basic crosshatch because that's what the base of this absolutely charming card is, and super easy to make. There are 4 pieces, and because the sizes are what they are, they're going to fit in any of the die cutting machines, so that's great to know. And the instructions, well, they're going to stay right with those cutting dies. The dies are inside and the instructions are right here, but just to show you what it looks like, you're simply going to insert the slots one into the other. You can see these kind of separate, and they're just going to go together. So there's the backing piece and a taller piece and a narrower piece and these pieces. And they, as I said, they're just going to fold flat, and they will all fit into our 10 envelopes package. So they'll go just like that. So that just makes it absolutely worry-free so far as mailing them. And then we also have every month what we call our seasonal dies. And as you can tell, we're looking ahead to Thanksgiving, but we wanted to take a new twist for it. So this time, as I said, we are looking at this little guy. So we have our turkey. Well, you can see it here. But we've done some different things with him. He has this piece, and the feathers are cut right here. In fact, let me show you that. So, scoot that over. So this is the large piece, and you see how that's cut? Well, it's cut so that these feathers can be inserted and they'll match up with the ones in the back. And you can do what Debbie's done. She's done them out of different colors, and you can make a very colorful kind of back area of feathers for your turkey. And then for the front, well, we've got that covered too, because we have another piece that can be for the front of your turkey. Yeah, so your turkey gets some dimension. That's what we like. Now look at these curved pieces. Well, those arches have lots of beautiful leaves on them. And then we also have those leaves individually in the dies, as you can see, where you can pop them on top. Then we have pumpkins. And look at this, isn't that beautiful? You have the big purple little pumpkin, and we have all of those tendrils, more leaves, and leaves that you can pop on top. So we've got the whole thing for you. Now, in this particular case, let me move that aside. Debbie used the Autumn Garden, isn't that perfectly appropriate? Autumn Garden 6x6 papers, and look how pretty that is in the front. Now, look out. All those pumpkins on the printed cardstock. Look at the side, isn't that gorgeous? And look at the back. Isn't that just perfect? Well, she used the 6x6 Autumn Garden, and for all of that die cutting, she used the Autumn Garden 12x12 solids. So that just works perfectly. In fact, the combination of the 6x6s and the solids is what I think she's used on most of the projects today. Now, these little signs that our turkey is carrying, you have the one big sign, and then you have this piece that you can die cut separately and put on top. And so far as the lettering, well, I'll show you something about that in just a minute because we have that taken care of for you also. So lots of fun things. There are 16 cutting dies in this whole set, and you can see them up on top, and there they are in person. And there's always an idea on the packaging, and you can see it happens to be this little guy. Now, Debbie did do some accenting on her pieces, and I just wanted to show you what a difference that makes. Let me slide some in here. we'll have to get in a little bit closer. And just wanted to show you just some examples. So these are obviously some of the leaves. And Debbie has used the ink pads from Prism, from Hunky Dory, and the blending tools. And I just have put them, some of them with ones that were not inked, and just what a difference it makes. So you can see how that edging just brings them to life. It just makes such a difference, and it's a moment, absolutely just a moment. So in this case, roasted pumpkin, gingerbread, cocoa brown, and blueberry. Just match them to the color of the cardstocks that you're using. She also did use some of the tri-blend markers, earth brown and dark red blend, to work on doing those lines in her pumpkins and onto her onto the piece of her pumpkin itself. So all of those are indicated in the supplies. The other thing that she added is the Happy Thanksgiving. Now that is in our set of Dazzles. This is called Happy Every Holiday. And as you can see right here, there are all of these happy, 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 happies. And then St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Independence Day, and then they're repeated. And even thank you for your service. And so all of those are there also. And so it is to be all of the holidays except for Christmas. So they're there for you. And as you can see, she's used the brown one on top of this. And yet there's still room for your message. So that's how she's done this one. Now let me scoot these aside and bring in another idea. And Debbie has done 3 more for us, which I absolutely love and absolutely appreciate. So here we go. This one, yeah, it's flat here. Now I'm going to stand it up, and there you go. Now this time our turkey is jumping forward, and the sign is back here saying, eat your vegetables, okay? And you can see how colorful he is in his tail feathers. And I thought this was pretty too, how this is going out beyond the side of the edge, and how this is going up here, how pretty that is. Now in our first card, those arches of leaves went across the top. In fact, let me show you. This time, they're going up the side. And I think she did that because of the paper she chose. So let me bring that in. She used the stained glass, again, 6 by 6, and she chose this paper. In fact, let me just turn it so you can see how she used it. Isn't that pretty? So obviously all of our autumn colors and the golds and the oranges and the browns. So that's where she trimmed it. And doesn't that look pretty? Now she cut 2 of these and glued them back to back. And so that's what our back looks like. Happy Thanksgiving. So you can see the turkey and that spray of leaves. How pretty. And along the bottom there, she's also used that same piece down there. But she's got, let me show you, there you go. You can see how that's going up from the bottom of where that little piece is glued. So they're all coming up from the same area. And then isn't this pretty how that's just flowing out in the middle section, and then also down here in the front. So just beautiful. Now she has chosen to have this little turkey is looking a bit cross-eyed. You can just choose to do that or not. That's your choice. Okay, and again, it can go sideways. Now, she used the stained glass, as I said, the 6 by 6, and also, of course, the stained glass solid, 12 by 12 solid. So you can see all the colors are there, and it just does such a nice job. And you'll see the ink pads that she used to do the inking, and also the tri-blend markers. So it's just, this is a deeper color combination, as you can see from the first one, but ever so lovely. Now let's go to our next one. And this is an even lighter color. So this is fun to see. This is more in the florals. In fact, we've got our pumpkins, but we've got some florals down here, and we've got our Happy Thanksgiving up on top. Now this is from the Wildflowers and Wildlife collection. And I think it just shows that you can have Thanksgiving with any color combination you like. She used this paper to do her front combination, and you could see how this arch, that area, she didn't use the bunny, but she used the rest of it. How pretty is that? And then she even cut it again with this front piece of her crosshatch. So doesn't that, so you can see it there and you can see it right there. And then on the back, you have that whole piece. So that's on the back of that sheet, just like that. So lots that can be done. And again, she has the matching cardstock. And let me bring that just to show you what it looks like. Now, you may not be thinking about this for, you know, your first choice for Thanksgiving, but look what a nice job it does. And I love the leaves being done in the ginghams. I think that was, and the patterns, that's really fun. And you can see the turkey again, lots of different colors on those tail feathers. Happy Thanksgiving was also used. This gives you all the colors that were used in the Happy Every Holiday. Yes, Happy Every Holiday Dazzle collection right there. And again, this will be using different ink pads, so they'll be matching whatever you choose to use for your feathers and your leaves. So beautiful. And look, see how that long strip goes there and curves. So this is glued, see how this is glued to the back, but she's brought it up on top and connected it to the pumpkin. So beautiful, beautiful. Nicely done, of course. Now, then she thought, okay, what is she going to do for our fourth project? Okay, well, the woman was brilliant, and she decided it was time for her turkey to take a vacation. Yes, that's what he's done. He has decided to go back to work on December 1st. He went on At the Shore papers in 12 by 12, as well as the solid ones. And she chose this one that has the sand, and it has the chair in the art, and it has the basket. She's put her pumpkin in the front, added, the turkey in the front and the pumpkins next to it. She's got her signs right there, back to work December 1st, on vacation, and not quite as colorful. He's maybe getting a tan. And then on the inside, there's that arch on each two pieces. Happy Thanksgiving in green. Enjoy the season, but the turkey is not around, people. The turkey is on vacation. So very fun. Now, we do have a money saver for you. The money saver has both pieces, but it also has this set of signs. These are all the signs that I have shown you today. And you're going to get, you're going to get 8 of each one, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, I think so. And they're all in colors that are going to go with your autumn colors. And you can use these. You can certainly draw your own, whatever you like. We just wanted to make it easy. And they are the shape of the cutting die, so that will make it easy. You don't have to even cut these out by hand. Just use your cutting die. So this is part of the money saver. Where is that money saver? It's over on the right-hand side of your screen. You can purchase these separately, of course, but if you have our subscription, yes, our subscription, she says, you will have received this for free, because that's how our subscription works. And because every month you will get the current cutting die, which is the turkey time, and you will get a free goodie, which is, in this case, the turkey time signs. You will also save 10% off the retail. So that's the deal on the subscription. I do need to tell you that when you sign up the very first month, you will also get the basic crosshatch die. That's the only time you'll get it. Then all the other months, you will get the seasonal die as well as the free goodie. So that's our commitment to you. You will also receive them before the webisode. That way you have time to play with them and see what you want to do with them. Also, the instructions, or excuse me, the listings are down below, so you can see what Debbie has used in creating her very fun ideas for our Turkey Time collection. And if you are watching this on YouTube, we hope that you will like us. We hope that you will subscribe. Leave any comments you like. We'd love to hear what you think. Then head on over to paperwishes.com. Take advantage of the Money Saver. Certainly take advantage of getting our custom Turkey Time signs. And feel free to leave a comment here. By the way, the comments, go down, you see the webisode sign, but keep going, keep going, keep going, down, 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 and then you'll see that you can leave a comment. Also, you can get that listing of the supplies that were used. So I want to thank you for joining us. I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, but that's going to be a month away, so you have plenty of time to make your turkeys and send them to people. I think that will enliven their turkey dinner, and you'll have a good time with that. So, and thank you so much for joining us, and Debbie for doing a very fun job with our turkeys. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.